It was my 50th birthday at the end of August, and in the 12 months prior to my birthday, I took on some challenges. In fact, it was 50 things before I turned 50. Some of the things I did were seemingly small, such as having a spa with a friend. That was a new activity for me. I had a manicure, which was something I'd never done before, and I challenged myself to read 12 fiction and 12 non-fiction books within the 12 months. Other challenges that I did were physical, and some of them required me to be incredibly courageous. You can find a full list of all the 50 things that I did in the text below this video. And please message me if you want to know any more about any of the challenges that I did. What I want to talk to you about in this video is the things that I've learned about myself, things that are important points for me to keep in mind for future. And I also wanted to share these thoughts and reflections because I've had quite a lot of interest and feedback on me successfully completing all 50 things. So I know that there is some interest out there for people to know more. So here's 5 key things that I have learned from doing my 50 things before I turned 50. And the first one is that doing more things and having more adventures has motivated me to do even more. Since completing the 50 things, well, actually from before I'd finished all 50 things, I'd already started a new list of challenges and things that I wanted to do after my birthday. My second learning point is that confidence grows when you take action. You can't just wait for confidence to suddenly appear from nowhere. Confidence doesn't just arrive in a box and then you feel ready to do something new or head out onto an adventure. You have to push out of your comfort zone, and I needed to stretch myself, and then through doing things and after I'd completed something, that's when I grew in confidence. Eventually my comfort zone got bigger and I had more things in my evidence bank to back up that I am brave and I am strong and I am courageous. And at some point through taking action, my fear of new situations has lessened. I'm not going to say it's gone away completely. You still have to stretch yourself, but by doing it and doing more things, I've stretched myself and I've grown. Okay, so on to the third thing. Doing things you aren't 100% sure you'll succeed on raises the bar. So pushing through the fear is necessary to grow, and it's been necessary for me to realise what I'm actually capable of doing. A few of my challenges have really tested me. For example, doing a solo bivvy, camping out on Bleaklow all alone, and the Tadpole Round, which is a run and swim challenge in the Lake District. And then the biggest challenge of all, I think, that tested me both in terms of endurance physically and emotionally was the 15 trigs. That's a 92-kilometre route visiting 15 trig points around the Peak District. And I was genuinely apprehensive before undertaking those. You know, I wasn't certain that I would succeed. I didn't know if I would cope physically, especially on the 15 trigs and the Tadpole Round. Would I crumble emotionally and give up partway through? I just didn't know. What I know to be true now is that I've needed to stretch myself in order to go beyond what I know I can do. And I've had to enter the stretch zone and grow to overcome my fears. And in some cases find out where my limit might be. I've had to take a chance and risk not knowing if I would finish the challenge. What I know to be true now is that my emotional and physical capabilities are vastly higher than I've allowed myself to believe in the past. And that's really comforting going forward, you know, and approaching new challenges. It's that classic, you've got to leave your comfort zone in order to grow territory, but it's really true. And doing these challenges is evidence of this for me. Okay, my fourth learning. Having a list has been great to prioritise what I really wanted to do. I've proactively sorted out my adventures, which is very motivating. One of the main ways that perimenopause has shown up for me is not wanting to do anything, not wanting to exercise, just wanting to hibernate away. So the list's been a very good way of pushing through that inertia and getting out and moving and being more active. What I found is that finishing something and ticking it off my list has just been really rewarding and motivating. And also in terms of how I spend my time, there can be so much that I want to do and think in the past that I've been guilty of not doing anything because I'm just overwhelmed. So by writing down the 50 things and having a defined period of 12 months to do them has focused my attention. And the list has been a constant for this last year, guiding me and helping me prioritise and decide what I want to do. Okay, my fifth learning that I'm sharing with you. I've had time to reflect and be grateful. Undertaking these challenges has given me lots of opportunities to share experiences with my partner and my friends. And the thing that I've learned is that I feel incredibly grateful that I have got to share them with people. And whilst some of the activities have been hard and challenging, I've had so much fun, and I've laughed quite a lot on some of these. I've got so many memories that keep buzzing around my head, and I'm still really thankful that I've got those memories to look back on. My screensaver now on my computer is a compilation of the photographs that I've shared online, all those photographs from my activities and challenges, and that serves as a lovely reminder every single day for me. Seeing the photographs of all the amazing experiences that I've had, it's another way to reinforce and motivate me and let me express my gratitude every single day that I've been able to spend time with people that I love and celebrate my 50th birthday throughout a whole 12 months with lots of people. So if you're curious to know what's gone on my list for after my birthday, send me a message. I'm sure I'll be sharing some photographs and adventures as we go along, so do connect with me on LinkedIn or Instagram. And if you want to subscribe to my mailing list, I will probably be putting on some updates on there, as well as sharing lots of helpful tips and coaching resources and stories with you. Thanks for watching. Like I said before, if there's anything you want to know more about, just drop me a line. I am always happy to chat more about what I've been doing in this past 12 months.